Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, we heard that the king have taken his decision based on the IVF that have been trending, because I don't know if you watched the video yesterday, although I did not share it on my post, but I saw it on social media where they said a certain prophet prophesied that the king sending the Olories out of the palace is going to bring more doom to the palace. That if Queen Naomi return back to the palace, that she's not going to come with blessings and all of that. But once I hear that, I know that they are anti-Naomi prophets. Them now then must come out from with those kind of prophecy, and a lot of people are saying that one of them was, as in, one of the Olories must be behind such prophecy, you know. And from what we are hearing right now, they said Ifa priest came to the kingdom to tell the king that look, if you send the Olories out of the palace right now, that it is going to disqualify you as a king, especially now that they don't have children for you and they are not happy that they are going out, that they're supposed to leave the palace willingly, you know, that is not when you add pressure on them and all of that. My people, when I hear all these messages, I know that they are just trying to, they have tried everything they have to see that the king stop his quest for bringing Queen Naomi back, because we do know that all this time that the king will say, hey, my wife is coming back this month, and he will end up not achieving that. Do you think it's ordinarily? No, I believe that they are manipulating him, and as it is now, it looks as if they are no longer in charge. All the kaya matters that they use on him have lost its grips on him. So, and they are now finding any possible means, you know, to make sure that he did not succeed. And that is why they come up with the idea of if you send the women out of the palace against their will, it is going to disqualify you as a king and all of that. I know that if you check it very well, you'll find out that those people behind this thing must not pass the Olories with the priest, the Ifa priest them, because when I know say these two, then they work together. They are working together. The Olories are bringing out their money and sponsoring the Ifa priest, and they are not talking rubbish. So, but according to what we are hearing, you know, they said the Ifa priest suggested to the king that it will be better that he give these women chance to do IVF with him, and at least when they must have carried their baby, you can now find a way to send them out of the palace. When I hear this one, I know that they are all cooked up stories, because if at all the king will send them out of the palace with or without a child, it simply means that the king have the right to send them out of the palace. And this is not sending them out of the palace. So this is not sending them out of the palace. It is, I need my peace. I want to be peaceful in my palace. I made a provision for your accommodations, because if a one should go and buy a house, you see all those houses that the king are buying, it is still for the king. Yes, even if maybe he will be buying it in their names, but it all belongs to Ooni of Ife. And for the fact they are still under his accommodation, or under an accommodation that he provided for them, they are still under his accommodation, because he is the one that bought those accommodations, those houses for them. So I didn't see this as throwing them out. No, he did not throw them out, but rather he upgraded them by settling them with a house for each and every one of them. Is an upgrade to them. I'm not saying that they cannot afford to buy a house on their own, but some of them cannot afford to buy a house on their own. But here he did it for them. That is to tell you that he has a lot of respect for these women. He really respects them a lot and show them love, because it's only when a man loves you that he will care if you are okay or comfortable in your apartment or not. If not, he will make it a mandatory that all of them must go to that Olori quarters and stay there. If they like, let them burn the house down with themselves right in there. But because he loves and care for them because he has a lot of respect. You see this Ooni of Ife, he's a good man. Oh. Let me tell you, it's not all the men, it's not every man will tolerate what he is tolerating. And yet, some people are still finding a way to tarnish his image or to make him look like a bad one. If there's any bad one here, they are the Olories who doesn't want his happiness. Because it is obvious that they don't want his happiness. They find out that the only thing that brings him happiness is making sure that his wife, Queen Naomi, and the only son that he have return back to the palace, and they are working against that. It simply means that they are selfish, they are self-centered, they don't care about his happiness. And yet, he did not capitalize on that. He is still making sure that they are comfortable by trying to get a house for each and every one of them. Because he still have the right to tell them, look, oh, you are going to that Olori quarters. And let me tell you, if the king is very serious about that all of them must move to that Olori quarters or he will collect their bride price back, you find out that they must go there. They will go there. But because of the kind of respect and love that he has for them, that is why he is buying house for them. All those Ifa priests and the prophets and prophetess that are saying all this rubbish about this marriage, that is if it is true, because like I will always tell you, they are all alleged information. For the fact that we did not hear from the king, they are not, to me, it could be true, it may not be true. So they are all alleged. So if at all it is true, that means those people don't want his happiness too. They want to ruin him. And they are the ones working with all these Oloris who doesn't have a brain. Because if they have brain, they will find out that this man that is married them needs to be happy for them to enjoy the marriage. Have you seen in a marriage where one person is happy and the other is not happy and that marriage is good, is enjoyable? No. For a marriage to be enjoyable and successful, you find out that the two parties has to be making each other happy. That is the only time you say that I'm enjoying my marriage. If you're happy in a marriage, your partner is not happy, that marriage is not worth it. It is one-sided. And when marriage is one-sided, it is not marriage. It is selfishness on the other part. So the king, I did not see anything wrong. According to what we are hearing, they said he is not giving anybody any chance to do IVF again. That if they cannot conceive naturally, they are on their own. They are on their own. So any one of them that is coming for him for IVF, just know that she is wasting her time. And for those of them, those priests, Ifa priests, them and the prophet and prophetess that are encouraging them to go for IVF, that the king have to grant them that and all of that, they are all on their own. That they should go to those Ifa priests. After all, they are called Ifa wives. Let Ifa go and do IVF with them. Yes, at the beginning, they said they are Ifa wives. Why would the king be stressing himself with them? The Ifa should go and be the Ifa priest. Yes, the Ifa priest should go and do the IVF with them. After all, they are Ifa wives. So guys, I just saw this and I thought I should share it with you. What do you think about it? Please, whatever you think, share with us on the comment section. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Please share this video. Love you. Bye for now.